What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. We got a train and a heater going on right now, so a little bit of background noise. But we're gonna be trying to diagnose what's wrong with the 370. I really have no idea if it's axle related or diff related, so we're gonna try and figure that out. And then interior wise, it's just a muddy mess. So, gonna clean all that up today, get the front bumper mounted again, and just try and clean this thing up because I want it to be ready to drive around on the streets again. Got the little vac. Oh, weird. Oh my, oh shit. Oh shit. What the hell? Note to self, do not use this vacuum. At least I got the backpack back. Okay, so we got the Z up on the stands here. I'm not doing the vacuuming because, well, just not doing it yet because that plug thing was kind of weird. Anyway, I'm gonna feel out the axles, see if I can tell if there's an issue. That's what I hope it is. I'll probably just order some axles because they're really pretty inexpensive. Every time I pick up the camera. Anyway, I'm gonna roll under here and we're gonna start wiggling some axles. All right, heading on down. Oh, I'm gonna need a flashlight. All right, so we are in my nice little Z underneath here. As you can tell, the diff, if that's either the diff leaking, which it probably is leaking, or the axle clearly has sprayed crap everywhere in here. So that's also a sign that it could be the axle. It could have lost a bunch of grease. This is the driver's side axle. There's actually a lot of noise from that one. Let's check out the passenger side right quick. There we go. Ooh, there's like no noise from this one. Come back over to this one. Ooh, I don't know, guys. That's a lot of noise compared to the other side. But while I'm down here, I figured I'd show you guys some cool parts on this car that a lot of people don't know. This thing's got solid subframe bushings, solid diff bushings, and then the Wise Fab rear, which most people don't realize. That's kind of why I'm stuck at the ride height I'm at, but it's pretty lit. I mean, this car has so many good parts on it. It's actually insane, like the Nismo bracing and all that. And it turns out this is a 350Z diff. I learned that when we were at the track. Anthony told me that. So if it is the diff, that's kind of lit because 350 diffs are way cheaper than 370 diffs. And then we got my rusty exhaust, of course. Honestly, screw it. I'm taking the axle out today. I'm just gonna look at it and evaluate it, and hopefully that's the problem. Pulling this boot off here. If it's not the axles, at least I'll have extra axles. Gotta love cars. All right, well, I don't really know what the inside is supposed to look like. There's not much grease in here at all, so the axle could have got too hot or something. I don't know anything about axles. Okay, next thing we're doing is draining the diff fluid. I'm just gonna send it right now and see if there's any metal or anything in there, because that will really answer the question. Holy hell. Good Lord. Please be good, please be good. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's the diff. Oh no. You guys see that? Oh man. Well guys, my worst nightmare. Exactly what I didn't want it to be. It is, I think. I mean, clearly these are big old chunks of metal. These look like teeth. So, looks like we're pulling the diff today. And I'm going to need a new diff. Look at all that metal. I mean, there's just metal everywhere. So, hopefully it's good because I want to keep these 410 gears. That sucks. All I wanted it to be was axles. It just had to be that. So, gonna let that continue to drain. I'll shove this back in and then we'll pull her out and open her up. All right, let's toss this back in and start taking stuff off. I've had too many good days in a row. That's why the car gods had to hit me with this one. So we're gonna pull this out. Looking awfully shiny. Okay, so I got this little magnet stick here, and I'm gonna cover it in diff fluid, but I wanna see how much metal we get just by running this in here. All right, it's grabbing some. Oh, there we go, some more big chunks. Yeah, she is cooked. All right, whatever, I'm just gonna quit messing around, but like, there's just so much metal in this thing. I'm gonna pull it. It's probably gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna try and do this as quick as possible because I do not want this car to be down very long because I want to drive it because there's no reason it shouldn't drive besides the diff, obviously. My hands are covered in metal now. I'm gonna start ripping. Anyway, I'm gonna knock this out fast. I gotta take the exhaust off too, which is a big L. Okay, just got the second axle out, and when you twist it, you can kind of hear something going on in there. Something doesn't sound good in there. And this, I don't know if this is normal, but this thing kind of has a lot of play in it. So, I don't know. I'm gonna keep ripping. Not having fun at all, like usual. But what's new? Update number 10. I don't know what update this is, but the drive shaft is off, unbolted. And I'm gonna have to take the exhaust off. There's no avoiding it. As you can tell, the diff is clearly wider than the exhaust. So, I can't decide if I wanna do that today or just carry this on in tomorrow. My allergies are whack, but the good news is the diff only has 3 bolts before it comes out. So, it shouldn't take me too long once the exhaust is off. I just hate taking the exhaust off because the hangers and stuff are always a pain. Bolts are always rusted. And on this car, the bolts are real rusty. So, they're probably gonna strip, which is why I wanted to avoid it, but I mean, there's just no avoiding it. All right, well, it is day 2 of Crap Show part 40 with the 370. Gotta take the exhaust off to get the diff out, and then there's only 3 bolts holding the diff in. So I'm gonna do that, but right now, I got the radiator hose for the 240, so I just tossed that in real quick. I also got this pipe put on, all tightened, but I got the radiator hose down here, and for those of you guys wondering why there's this little fitting right here, there it is. That's because I'm doing a swirl pot, and basically what a swirl pot does is it's constantly bleeding the system, so it's constantly getting all the air out of the system, which should help with cooling a little bit. I don't expect the biggest difference, but any little bit will help considering I'm using an SR radiator and some decent fans. It should be fine. Also the other nice thing about doing the swirl pot is it creates a higher point in the cooling system, because since I had to lean this radiator, the highest point is now, I believe, right here. Working on that right now, and then we'll get back to the Z. I just want to take a little break from the Z because the one thing I hate about cars is taking the exhaust off because it never seals right, and it's just a pain. So yeah, just enjoying this a little bit, getting the cooling all done. That way I can fill her up with fluid, and then hopefully we can let it idle here in a day or 2 for quite a while. Just got back from O'Reilly's, got some more clamps, and I got some red coolant. Now this stuff is $20 freaking a gallon. So, gonna make sure everything's tight before I pour this in, because I'm not wasting any of this coolant, because this stuff, not cheap, like I said. So all I gotta do is throw a couple more clamps on, which I bought a ton, and then tighten them all up, and we can actually start loading this thing up with coolant. Another step, more progress. This is gonna take forever, but pretty cool. You can, I don't know if you can see in there really, but it's going down slowly. It's just going down through this tube, filling up from the hose up. So it's pushing all that air straight up out of the radiator. So it's probably gonna take a while. I'm almost through 1 gallon. Probably only gonna take 2 without turning the car on and letting the thermostat open. So I'm just gonna keep filling it up and hope for no leaks. Actually, honestly, I should probably get this diff out before I forget about it. Because we gotta open it up in this video. I wanna see what it looks like in there. I hate taking exhaust off. Yes, I do. Exhaust is off, time for the diff. Hey guys, I'm taking it out right now. These 2 bolts up here, 1 in the back, then we can drop her out and then open it up. Okay, every bolt is out. I'm going to try and pull this out without dropping it. That would be a big L. All right, just got it out. Got Jack here, he's gonna help evaluate this thing. We're about to bust this back cover off and see how much metal is chilling in there. Hopefully not a lot.
Yeah.
What's your guess?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Lay that loose. Crusty.
There's a hole over here. Oh, that got it actually. Nice.
It's a good sound.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No! No, it's the freaking 410s.
Damn.
No!
Those bad boys are clapped, dude.
That's exactly what I didn't want to break.
Yeah, they broke.
Dude, I've never opened a diff. You
That's
smell that?
gnarly, dude.
Dude, that's like $700 right there.
That's like some pro shredding stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's insane. Well guys, I am ordering a new diff today. Hopefully it'll be here this week and then we can get the Z back on the road. Oh, look at that. Broken, broken, broken. Well guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. We now know what's wrong with the Z. I'm gonna order a diff, get it welded, get it in real quick, so this thing should be back up and running very soon. And it sucks that the gears got ruined, because that was the thing I wanted to be okay, but whatever. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, also burner. Peace. It looks pretty good with no exhaust, not gonna lie. Junk.